Welcome to Q Aquatics and Exotics. My name's Susie. Hello, Bob Manel. You are first as far as I can see. Thank you very much for being first. I'm going to start my audio visual. Maybe you can help me out and let me know if it's working. Please, Bob. I'd appreciate it.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.
Whew. Holy cow. Let's see if this has, of course, my camera just went out. Isn't that funny? Always works that way for me. I don't know why. I don't even know why I bother with the camera because it's always going to go out. So I'm just turning it off. I'm going to lay it down. I used to be able to be fancy. Now I'm just happy I get to go live, you know? How is everybody? Look at me here. Keto Clash. I haven't been this tired in I can't even tell you how long. Fishian, it was so good to meet you. Larry D. Chili Head. Again, I'm so sorry I missed you. How to eat hot stuff. That would have been so awesome. Fish Fam Link is in the house. Great job, Fish Fam Link, and everything that you guys did for the Keto Clash. It was so much fun. I'm going to try to talk about some of this stuff, but I was up till 3 o'clock in the morning, as some of you may have heard, because you were sitting next to me. Kaler's Aquatics and Reptiles. Avi is awesome. Thank you so much. Fishin says, I'm still on the road. So glad to have met you. I, too, am so glad. Larry, did you get home? Did Larry get home? Okay. Oh, 2 more hours till home. Oh, you stay safe there, Larry. You guys are awesome. Dragon Lair, what is happening? I'm going to skip to the end really quick just to explain why I feel like this. So, those of you who come to my channel, especially those in the chat, know I'm in bed by 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at the latest. I was up to 3 o'clock in the morning, and we were all, it had to have been 20 or 30 of us sitting around in the lobby, singing songs. They were playing guitar, we were singing songs, and singing songs about the Southland. No, we were singing songs and having a blast. And I haven't had that much fun since I was in the band. Because I love sitting around singing. I need to drink. Coffee. I'm so tired. Oh. Stopping in Ohio for the night. Oh, that's a good idea for Shen. I stopped at King of Prussia somewhere, but eating egg salad sandwiches, homemade. I did not eat yet. I did. I had some sugar-free Klondike bars. John had them ready for me. That was awesome. Oh, wow, the snails look good. I can't wait to talk about everything that I got. And it was just amazing. The whole week, not the whole weekend. I'd say most of the most of the weekend was amazing. When I first got there, I guess I got there Friday. Oh, and I can't wait to show you everything that I got, like all the stuff. My fish are finished acclimating and they're in their tanks, so we'll talk about them. We'll talk about the plants. I got it. Where's Patty? Is Patty in the chat? Patty's probably sleeping. Or she said she had a stop to make. I gotta get this out of the bag. It's about to expire. So much fun. And I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know where to begin. Let me begin with this. Guys, watch your ears because I'm not sure if it's. Yoo-hoo! I'm going to need a recovery fund. This is from 1999, Kaler's Aquatics and Reptiles. Pob, thank you so much. That is amazing. I need some recovery time. Let me tell you, but I had so much fun. Oh, Garcia Aquatics in the house. He was there too. It was just amazing. Like, I want to talk about all the positive things that happened because there were so many. But I kind of overheard Rico early on, and he said, I'm not pulling out my camera, I'm going to enjoy. And I brought half of my suitcase was filled with all my gear. Signed up for 2 live streams, ready to record the aquascaping. And as I was walking around, it was like resonating with me what he said. And I saw a lot of people going live, a lot of people showing what was going on. I said, you know what? That sounds like a great idea. So I was enjoying the moment, trying to embrace what was going on. As a lot of you know, I'm a little scattered anyway. So it was just so much fun. It was just, and thank you, Fish Family, for thanking. Garcia family is awesome, right? So, I met some, not only just the fish fam, their families were there. This is great. I'm going to tell John Baga next year I want him to come. I want you guys to meet him in the raw. No, not in the raw. I want you to meet him face to face. You know what I mean, Bob. Thank you so much. I need this recovery time. Holy cow. Because, and I think if it was forced to stay up, it probably would have been worse. But it started off. Who brought the guitar? Was it Mike? Who brought the guitar? 94 miles. Somebody in the chat's going to know who brought the guitar. But we started trying to get together a sing along. There was like 10 of us, 15, and it was growing. And then Ted Coletti sat down and was singing along. And I don't know if you guys know Dr. Ted Coletti. He wrote the book with the backyard ponds and tubs. He's an expert. He's part of the Bucks County Aquarium Society. He is, I don't know anything that he does that he doesn't do well. Well, I'll be damned if he didn't get the guitar and it just brought everything together, and we were able to sit around and all singing all night long, knowing the words. And if we didn't know the words, what was like Sam Scales was like, he pulled it up on his phone, he had the words. Whip and Patty had the words on their phone. So, and we were just, I'd have to say Patty probably knew 99% of the songs. Most of us knew all the songs. It was so good. Patty! Betta and Guppy Gal. Hi, Susie. Hi, everyone. Mike turn to. That's right. Brought the guitar. He brought the guitar, which started the whole world laughing. Oh my gosh. It was amazing. Now, that was the last night. It was so much fun that I could not possibly have stayed for the auction. I couldn't do anything today except for make sure I got enough coffee in me to run some errands and drive home. And that's what brings me here. Ted is awesome. You're not kidding. Oh, Patty is a sweetheart is an understatement. Who wrote that? Lara Day. Patty, hi, sweetheart. Patty is such a sweetheart. May I tell the story, Patty? Rico really knew most of the songs. I had to cheat here and there. I didn't have to cheat at all. There's only one song I didn't know, and that was a more modern song. That was more in the 80s and 90s. But yes. Oh my gosh, so much fun. Who was next? Like, I can't even think of everybody that was there. There was just so many people there. and we only got one complaint. That was right around 2 o'clock, I think it was, Patty, 2 o'clock. So we kind of started to disperse at that time. I keep saying 2 o'clock, and Lefty keeps saying, "You guys were going until like 3." I'm like, I don't even know. I don't even know, honestly. Because I went up to my room and I was so wide awake still. Hush, Q, you're going to ruin Patty's reputation. Let me tell you, I was hungry. I was angry. Friday night, I had just had a horrible anxiety attack. Called Elizabeth, One Fish, Two Fish, ROC. She hooked me up and she talked me off the ledge. She's able to calm me, center me, give me the motivation, what I needed to, like, I'm not going to run home. I'm staying, because there was some drama. It wasn't even drama. It was just miscommunication, but it was irrelevant at this point. So Elizabeth talked me off. Okay, that's great. Went down to the hospitality room. There was no food. What I call food. There was no food. There was chips. I'm like, oh. So I had no money for food. I had no dinner. So then the next morning, most hotels have breakfast for you. There was no free breakfast. You had to pay for it. So now I am hangry. I am woke up hangry. Oh, having Persian for dinner. I'll have to. Hello, Lady Diane. Persian sounds amazing. I don't even know what Persian food is. It sounds amazing. And Patty hooked me up when she heard I was hungry. And I wasn't the only one she hooked up. She hooked up so many fish fam that did not have enough food. And not only did she feed me, and I was no longer hangry, she sent me back to my room with a whole grocery bag of amazing food. Cheese and apples and bagels, and everything's good when it sits on a Ritz. And oh my gosh, Patty, you saved my life. You saved my life, because I had no idea if I was going to get any money that weekend, if my check was going to go in. I just didn't know. And at that point, I was like, I have to go home. If there is no hospitality, I mean, the hospitality room was open, but it was for like chips, and if you were drinking and like, I guess just hanging, but there was no food. So I had to come up with something else, and I'm going to have to be better. Oh, she did. She broke bread and saved my ass. Hello, Melvin. How are you? Marizi and Steph. Oh, threw in the healthy stuff. Yes, I did. Do I have my Klingons? I don't have them on me. I gave them a couple of Klingons, stuck them on their wall, put them everywhere. Choo, hello. I broke Bagel Bob. I know Larry D, but she used to act like she was all means. Yeah, she's a sweetheart, and she saved my ass. And then, so then you got this. You got where we going? We had Stephanie and Marie and Lefty and Rico. Now I'm getting surrounded by happy, positive people, right? Right, Patty? Now I'm getting surrounded by then the metalheads, and there's just so many people. Garcia's and the Fishion. Who else was there? Oh, so many people. I couldn't even. Was Pet Sodix there? No, Pet Sodix was not there. I did not meet him. I thought he was going, but I guess I was incorrect again. Larry and Larry's husband, who I love. I so love them. Oh my gosh, who else was there? Guys, help me out. Whip it good. Yeah, there's still people there. Jennifer Weaver. I could go on. There's 20 other people that I just am so tired I can't even think of it. But then I like surrounded by caring, positive people helped get my thinking right. So I went back, I restarted my day. There was going to be no anger this weekend. Fishion is a cool dude, right? Yes, yes, yes. Oh God, I can't think of who else was there. Like the names are escaping me right now. The Skipper, duh, duh. Anyway, Alishan. I don't think I saw Alishan until that next day. Rico Vibes, right? Vibe was there. You know what? If I had my stickers, thank goodness a lot of people brought stickers, and we all kept them on the Fish Fam link table, and because now I can go through and put all my stickers up and remember everybody who was there because that was awesome. Father Fish, I brought him some stickers. Greg Jones was there. He was representing NEC. Anyway, it's a new local. Austin, right, right. Thank you. New local. Right. So personable, drunk and sober, very personable, nice guy. Who was the tall guy that had long hair that started singing towards the end? Anyway, it was so great. Once I started getting those vibes, I felt like, wait, I belong here. This is my Keystone Clash. You know what I mean? And it and then I called Elizabeth. I said, "This is getting pretty good. I really like this." And then when I called her this morning, I'm like, "I'm having a fucking amazing time. Oh my god, this is so great." So it's just all positive, all positive. Anything that was negative in the beginning, it's gone off my plate. Nothing to do with me. There's somebody else's issues, and I don't know why I would let somebody else's issues or hubris affect me. Not my job, not my plate, not my clowns, not my circus, all that. So I was able to turn it around. Oh my God, Shelby, it was so good to see Shelby and Grant. It was good to see, I can't. There's so many people. Keith, KGE was there. Jason, Dan. I met Dan's fish. I met Dan's fish. Fat Kitty. I met Fat Kitty. Um, I think that's what I think I go to the Clash more for the people than anything else. Don't get me wrong. The fish contest was phenomenal. The aquascaping contest was great, The artwork that was also in the contest has inspired me to bring something next year. That was great. Like that, all that's good. And the vendor room was like packed with amazing stuff with amazing deals. We're talking affordable, good stuff. So that's good. But the people, because I kind of look at it like we, Fish Fam, are like a fish club online because we get together a couple times a week throughout the chats and everything. But it's only once in a great while that we get to meet in person. So if you went to the Triple Crown, I'm sure you met people. If you go to Aquashella, I'm sure you met people. So that, to me, that's like getting to. Oh, Dee Dee was there. I got to meet Dee Dee in person. What? How could I forget Dee Dee? Dee Dee was there. Like, oh my gosh, I don't know if she was just so adorable. Am I allowed to say adorable? Hey, Sam. Yeah, she was adorable. Sorry, someone brought issues, but thank God for Elizabeth, right? Right? Because she can relate and she knows what it's like when you start getting in your head or allowing somebody else's BS to affect you. And I work on it. I work on like other people's opinion is none of my business, but it's easier said than done, especially when I'm in a strange environment. I was all by myself in the room, which turned out to be good. I am so tired, Lefty. I am so tired too. Like, did you get home yet, Lefty? Did you leave yet? You couldn't have gotten to Connecticut yet. Whereabouts are you in travels, or are you still at the hotel? Let's see. Oh my gosh, I just had so much fun. I can't even. So once Elizabeth talked me off the ledge, kind of got me on right track, and I tried to restart my day. I was still hangry in the morning. Patty saved my ass. I can't say that enough, with actual food, which was amazing. I went back up to my room. I did some meditation, tried to get centered. It worked. Then my social security check was deposited, so I didn't feel as bad. Like it was like, okay, I can breathe now. I got gas money to get home. I still only bought what I bought. Oh my gosh, what I bought. Where do you guys see what I bought? Pam's in the house. It looked like everyone was having a wonderful time. Yes, it was fun. It was fun. It was fun. I know there were in the hospitality room some people were playing some board games. I didn't see what that was. I think we took a group picture and got almost everybody in it this year that was there. We may have missed somebody, but it's so hard to get everybody in there. Patty, any luck with the Tennessee Fish Mafia shirt? Patty, did you get a Tennessee Fish Mafia shirt? I know she got Tennessee Fish Mafia stickers. She got the stickers. I don't think Ed brought any shirts, did he? I don't think so. Who brought shirts? Oh, Garcia brought shirts. It's got picture of Garcia on it. That's so adorable. Um, Keystone Clash. Oh, look at this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna keep thanking her. Thank you so much. I happen to. She's like, oh, just a little trinket. No, this means a lot. It's oh, Oinky. Oh my gosh. Talk about kindness oozing from every pore. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You know, if Ed was there, they would be board games, right? Damn it, left my. Oh, in the car. I thought you left it back in Philly just when I thought I was done. Yeah, I'm not done. I first brought in plants and animals, sat on the bed. John gave me some pretty bad news that I can't talk about it yet. Oh my god. My fish are okay. But then I went out and I couldn't do my live stream because all my equipment was packed in the bag. And I put everything in this bag. I only brought like two t-shirts, two shorts. So like I packed light, but it was this huge luggage thing because it had all my equipment and everything, so I didn't have to carry anything. I could just wheel it. Had to bring that in, get that all set up, pull out the plants. Some of the guppy grass I got, like I put some in here. I had some, I think I overfed some of my fish before I left because all my tanks seem to be nutrient rich. So tomorrow I'm going to have to do water changes and like clear out the tanks and get them all straightened out again. But in the interim, I added some more guppy grass. Thank you, Garden of Eden, Shelby and Grant. The guppy grass I got in all those tanks now. I think that will help tremendously. But I think these endlers are going to love this guppy grass, right? What else did I get? I got red root floaters. Who doesn't love some floating plants? They're not anywhere yet. And I got these Rotala Blood Red. I can't wait because one of the panels, Bentley. Met Bentley in person. Bentley, Dan, and Fat Kitty were all on a panel late last night talking about rainbow fish. I think they called themselves bowheads. They spoke a weird rainbow language. I didn't really understand some of it. And Rico moderated it because Rico was so cool, right? He moderated it. And I haven't kept any rainbow since the demise of my 55-gallon beautiful 4-year-old rainbow tank. And I was determined never to get rainbows again because it hurt so bad. Well, guess what? I think I'm going to get some rainbows. I think I'm going to start a rainbow tank in a heavily planted aquatic garden. That is what I think. Hello, Nathan. About 60 more miles now, then a ton of work. Right, Larry? Yeah, that's what I feel like. There's so much work to do. Oh, and I got a crinum. Crinum calamistratum. I cannot wait to plant that. Now, this is for my terrarium. My eyes are closing, guys. This is an oak. I don't know if you can see it. I'll just hold it still. I'm not holding it still, am I? I said I'm going to hold it still. I didn't hold it still one time. But they look like little, it's a ficus. That's going to be for my terrarium over there where my frogs and my baby Eastern musk is. I say baby's over a year already. And where's the other one? No, there we go. Pennywort. I got some pennywort for my terrarium as well. So yes, Josh's Frogs was there. Oh, I got the business card of that one guy. So freaking cool. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me explain. I'm going to make a video on this. So I have bioactive terrariums. And they're sit up a little bit so that I have room for the paludariums, room for water and land. And some of mine have those expanded clay pellets. Some of them have gravel. Some of them have pillars that hold up the land area. Then there's a barrier from between the water and the soil so you can plant the plants and stuff. But what he did for his frogs and maybe his newts, I got to talk to Greg Jones. I want one of his newts. I want some of his newts. I want to start a newt colony. Anyway, is he used these big block sponges. Block sponges. So they said here, there's a big space here where the filter is. So all this gunk doesn't get to the filter. And then he puts the weed material that we use outside, and then puts his, would be like this kind of stuff on top with a little trickle down into a bark, which runs as a waterfall across back into the little lake inside your paludarium. And I am going to try to recreate that because it just looks so great. So I got these two little things to get started, and this is, oh my gosh, Grant, this is beautiful. This is the Pinkham moss and the Christmas tree moss. I love the Christmas tree moss. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. You try to pick it up a little bit. I really love this one a lot. I'm not going to put this in with frogs because I don't want them to mess with it. But this one I might. This is beautiful. I've never had this before. Look how fragile and dainty it looks. I'm sure it's not. But I'm like, wow. And there's so much new growth on it. And then I have the other moth I've already started using because I got a Dirty Lucy axolotl. I am just babbling, guys. I'm just babbling. Hold on. I'm going to start up with the I can't. Oh, Roots and Whiskers. Is she in the house? Susie, I'm glad you had a great time. I had a great time because the Fish Fam people that were there. That's what made it a good time. I was able to brush off the negative garbage and turn it around and embrace the Fish Fam love. We were singing all night. The night before, we sent you I didn't know you were in the middle of a storm. That was my fault. We booked the room to go live, but we didn't go live. We just were trying to bring you in so the three of us could talk. Just chat. Yes, we had a good time. I had a good time. Nate Dog. He's a dog. 85 miles an hour. Who's going 85? Oh my gosh. Please don't. Susie, other than getting to hang with all people, what was your favorite part of the clash? Aside from the people? Aside from the people. So skating's out of the picture because it rained horribly the whole time. Aside from the people. Okay, let me try to remove people. It's a toss-up between the fish contest, the aquascaping contest. It's a toss-up between the contests and the vendor room. Because the vendor room was fun because of the people. It's not like I bought a lot of stuff. It was the people. It's all about the people, man. Let's see. I'm going to have to say the fish contest. Because after I looked at all the fish, I went around with Sue, who's one of the judges. And she walked around and I saw it from her perspective. So I started to see these fish in a whole different way, as through the eyes of a judge. And she was going through, and I was fascinated. Absolutely. The talks. I got to say, the favorite part was the speakers. That was my favorite part. The speakers. That's not technically the people, the speakers. That was my favorite part aside from people, because the information I got. Oh, what were some of the things? I got to read these because it was, I don't want to miss them. The first one that I was able to go to was Dan's Fish, all about shipping. So not only did he demonstrate, he had people come up and do it. After he showed us how he did it, and I'm telling you, under $50, you could do it the same way Dan does. It's like amazing. He took the bag. This impressed me. Tossed it in the air, landed on the ground. Nothing broke open. Water didn't break open. Then he stepped on the bag and picked up his other foot. Bag did not pop. I kid you not. Bag did not pop. And now that I've seen him do it several times, because he had the talk and he did the demonstration, I could do that. I could do that way. Like I was very, very impressed with that. And then Jason's Lake Tanganyika, OMG, loved it so much. Because he gave a kindergarten overview. Is that safe to say? Did anybody else in there? It was like a not scratch the surface overview. First of all, he gave the overview of Africa and the lakes and the fish. That was great. Then he focused in on the Lake Tanganyika, and it wasn't like every fish or what they're like all the things. It was a nice overview, and he picked some of the more easier to keep fish. It got me excited. So that was good. What was the other one? I went to, and then the panel on rainbow fish. That got me excited. Let's see what else. Oh my God, I feel like I am babbling, but there was so much that went on. I just got to show this picture. It's on my social media, but I met Dan in person. I think I deleted it and put it on my computer. Well, that was the silliest thing I think I ever did. Oh, it's in albums. I missed the glowfish one. I missed the carnivorous plant one because I was trying to get into the other room and it wasn't in that room at all. So I saw the Lake Tanganyika one and no, Dan's fish room. How he built his new fish room, the stands that he made, how he made it like he went through that was absolutely fascinating. The panels were that was my favorite part aside from the people were the speakers. And I think since I started going to the Clash, the speakers have always been like my most favorite part of it. Yeah, absolutely. That has been my most favorite part of it. Yeah. But thanks for asking. Man, the skies just opened up out of nowhere. Yeah, it's going to be a bad storm, guys. Hunker down, I say. Hunker down. Oh, it might trigger a lot of your fish to spawn. Well, Nathan, what state are you in? Nathan's going to be dancing in the rain. Big Shrimpin' in the house. Big Shrimpin'. Steve C. Hello. I'm telling you, meeting these people, that's the best. That is the best. And you can ask anybody in here. She's talking about me. Yes! The people are what make the event. Hands down, absolutely. But for the same fact, the people can make or break the event if you let them. I had to readjust my mind. Dave Farrell, hello everyone. Just got home. Okay, he's starting to unpack. Awesome. The Farrells, I was so impressed with Brianna. Let me tell you, so impressed. And the award ceremony was pretty cool to see the people go up and get their. Ed got so many, like, oh my gosh. Didn't Oinky get some? Oinky got one. Lots of our people, like Bree got a few. And I think she got Best of Show or People's Choice. Very impressed with the whole thing, the way she handled her part of it. That was awesome. Dragon Lair, no dancing for me. Uh-oh, too much lightning. Oh, I didn't go to any talks. Again, I wanted to... Oh, Jen Williams was there. That's right, that's right. But then decided to lock the doors. And they left us in after they started. Oh my gosh. That was a little odd. That was a little odd. Some people were turned away from the talks for some odd reason. It's not like we're a bunch of hoodlums coming and hooping and hollering, but that was weird. Anyway, but a lot of the speakers left the doors open because they didn't agree with that. They thought that was ridiculous, so they just left the doors open. I can't go to the talks. I'm too all over the place. Right, Patty? I feel like I'm all over the place now. Dave, how'd you all at the event sell most all the stuff you brought? I'll let him answer that. That was awesome. Ed won more than other persons. So talented. Isn't he, though? He is very talented. And let me tell you, him and Sam Scales and anybody who puts stuff in the art part of it has sparked me. So I'm going to make an art piece for next year's class. I've already made my mind up. I already have an idea of what I'm going to do. It'll probably take all year to make. Dan Weston, hello, hello. I bet Dan pontificated all weekend. No, guys, Dan is funny. Jason is funny. They're funny people. Like, I know Jason's like all professional on his channel and his videos because, you know, he's a funny guy. Like, it was, I can't even explain it. And I don't want to say like, oh, he's not funny on his videos. But I don't think I laugh. He's funny in person. He is funny listening to him speak. Glad the family made it home safe, right? Oh, you're in Southwest Florida. I didn't know that was storming down there again. Hey, so glad to hear that it was a success for the Farrell family, right? Not only success, I think Bree really stepped up to the plate and FFL Riddle. Uh-oh. Is this a fish family going? Why are I swim in a tank, but I'm not in the army? Who am I? Oh, I swim in a tank. A fish. Did I miss that, Dave? Sorry I didn't get back to get those isopods. I was able to talk to Dave a little bit about isopods too, and I think I've got a whole nother plan of action for my reptile room. Just talking it out with somebody else helped me things in my head, you know. Macrostoma off my list. Nice. You got a betta macrostoma. Where'd you get that from? I didn't make it to one single talk. No way. You missed some amazing information. Amazing. Listening and watching with my 8-year Eastern painter. Awesome, love. Oh, Eastern painted turtle? Just got in touch with us. Dave, that's awesome. Glad to hear y'all did well. Yeah. Ed's in for some art competition. That's right, because look out. Because my stuff is going to be unique up on it, and you look at it. No, I don't know if I'm competing for a prize as much as I want to be a part of it. I'm an artist in my own way. Like, I'm not like painting artist. I can't paint like all this artwork. I think my sister-in-law, Mary, Sam Scales, Multi-Tank Addiction, my neighbor, Ken, Priscilla. That's what I call that kind of artist. I'm not that kind of artist. I'm more of a creative artist, if you know what I mean. Jason without a hat was disturbing. Shut it. I thought, Dee Dee, I met Dee Dee face to face. Hello, Craig. Just popping in. Here's Keith. Hello. Had a great time. Great to see y'all. Look forward to seeing you all again. We're back home now. I'm glad you made it home. Gotta go pick up a pizza. So glad you made it home. Keith saved my ass when I bought my. Oh, I didn't tell you what I bought yet. Shiny thing. I didn't tell you what I bought yet, but I bought it and I had no way to keep it alive. Keith hooked me up, man. He hooked me up. I got a leucistic axolotl. So I'm bringing in a new generation, new genes into my breeding family. And so now the only axolotls that I have are not related, and 3 of them are of age. The one I just got is going to be about 8 months before that one's of age. But so now I can breed again safely, not thinking anybody's sister, brother, yada, yada, yada. And it's not only leucistic, it's a dirty Lucy. Oh, the little speckles all over her face. It starts going right down her spine. She is a beautiful axolotl. Right now, she's being quarantined. What I feed her, I tried to feed her some protein pellets. She ate 1 or 2 in the hotel because there was poop I had to clean up. But it wasn't like the regular kind of eating. And when I got here, I gave her some, I had some smaller red wigglers. Whoa, she sucked those right down like they were spaghetti. Spaghetti Dedekin's in the house. Oh my gosh, I just showed everybody this, Dee. It's beautiful. It meant so much to me, and it's more than the trinket. It just meant, that's what I said, it's all about the people. It's the people. Enjoy, Keith. Glad you made it home. Yeah, yeah, yeah. People say hey to Dee. Linky link. Craig, how's it going? Feel like I haven't seen you in weeks. Oh, Craig, have you not been around? I saw Dee pressing around on a couple videos. I was so awesome to touch Dee. Am I allowed to say that? It was so awesome. Tired, Patty, and I'm taking a break from streaming after that BS a few days ago on my channel. Oh no, we're talking fish tuber drama. I gotta go find out what that's about. Dee is definitely a Southern belle, isn't she? Man, I missed it, Craig's. I've got preparing, and I was at the Clash. Hopefully, we'll be able to get caught up, Patty, and see what's going on. People coming to my channel arguing. Huh. They can't do that. Y'all and them larva salamanders, no thank you. Oh, I also want, did I say I tell you that I wanted to try a newt? I want to try a little community of newts to see if I can breed them. I want to set up the enclosure first. I have until, I'm going to say April. The beginning of April is the NEC, Northeast Council. It's in Connecticut. I think I'm going to try to make that. I think I'm going to see if there's a camping ground around. If not, a cheaper hotel. Maybe share a room so it's like one big party and less money for the NEC. And I think Lefty's going to go. I think, Patty, are you going to go? This area, like, maybe we'll get Elizabeth down here from One Fish, Two Fish. She's ROC going to Connecticut's not so bad. People from Boston are going. So I don't know who's all going because I've never been to the NEC. Because for many years, I don't think I was allowed in the state of Connecticut. You know how your past kind of catches up with you, you know, that whole bullshit. I think I'm safe now, being over 60. I can go back to the state of Connecticut. Yeah. The axle sound like a Tennessee blind date. Hello, Fish Keeping Jamaica. How are you? Yeah, they can go argue elsewhere. F that, Craig. Erie from Jamaica. Why are we always yelling and saying hey to everybody? Don't drink and drive, Sue. Me, I don't drink at all. I don't drink. It's been 29 years, 8 months, 3 weeks, a couple days. But who's counting? Almost at 30 years. January will be 30 years. What month are we in now? September? October, November, December. Yeah, 90 days short. So that's 3 months. So that's really only 9 months. 29 years and 9 months. What? Trash Cat, hello. Oh, boots and cats and boots and bats and cats. I met her. FKJ. Oh, How are you, brother? Brother from another mother. I just come on and it looks like Susie Q is doing the YMCA. It's fun to play at the YMCA. No, I wasn't. What was I describing? Don't know. Warren Susie, something like that. Yeah, there was a couple times, and here's what I remember because I'm a blackout drinker. I remember coming out of and blackout doesn't mean you're passed out. You're still walking and talking. I just don't. That memory is just not in there. I came to, and I was sitting in a cell, but the doors were wide open, and there was police officers out there. I remember that part, and I remember being a pedestrian for 3 years, and I I just can't remember. Now I have met somebody from my past. I didn't hardly remembered him, but he started filling in some blanks, and I was like, "I did what? You? Like what? What? I did what? What?" That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother live stream on another channel to talk about what Susie Q did in Connecticut, because I was in Connecticut from 1977 to 1980 something. 85, 84, 3, 2, 1. So 85 maybe, and must have lived in 10 different parts of it. And it was probably my worst drinking of my whole life. So yeah, it was not a pretty sight. So for me to go back to Connecticut, especially it used to be in Rocky Hill, Wethersfield. I never went there because that was my area. So now it's in East Groton or Groton. So I'm like, okay, I didn't go over there too much. So I'm just going to go back there. And I think I'm going to have fun. I got 2 Lucy XLs last weekend. One is starting to look dirty too. SC Carajulas. I love the Dirty Lucy. Something about the black eyes, the pale yellow, the pink gills, and just enough. It's almost like freckles, but more. Like I love the Dirty Lucy. So now in my tank is a wild, a copper. The wild has the green eyes, the GFP, and a loose, and now my Dirty Lucy. I have albino, Lucy. Yep. So of course, Dirty Lucy. That's her name, Lucy. Duh. Duh. TC Cutie. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh, I am going off on a rampage, aren't I? Patty Precious, I've been so worried about you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Papa C. Wait, Rocky Hill Diner used to go there all the time. Oh my God. Rocky Hill. Oh, it was so bad. Between Wethersfield and Rocky Hill. And I worked in Rocky Hill for a moment at the Howard Johnson's nights and weekends. I remember that. Oh, when I say like I don't even remember most of the 80s and the beginning of the 90s at all. Like the whole decade is just gone. Like when I came to and got sober is when and some of my memory has never come back. But some of it can come back from somebody triggering some actual events, like when I drove through Rocky Hill and almost had a nervous breakdown because memories were coming back before I could handle them. If that makes any sense to anybody. Oh, dear Lord. That was TMI. But anyway, it was because the NEC is going to be in Connecticut and why I've always avoided it because it's been in like Rocky Hill area. But being in Groton, I'm going. I'm going. I have some cousins in Connecticut. My favorite cousins in Connecticut. You like to have a favorite cousin? Yeah, I got a favorite cousin. Bob, I'm coming over Friday for supper. Ooh. Oh, there's all my links. Thank you. Fishfam said, hello, Lefty. Yeah, there's a diner. There's the Howard Johnson's. There was a Ground Round. Is that what it's called? Where they just ate peanuts and threw the shells. I was a dishwasher at Ground Round. I think I had 4 jobs at one time. A Ground Round, Howard Johnson's. I was a part-time accountant for Manny, Mo, and Jack. I don't know if that turned into the Pep Boys. It's just working with my grandmom as an accountant, and I went to school for being an accountant, and then I got the job at Friendly's back when it was just like such a gray uniform. They only had breakfast and ice cream. They didn't have what Friendly's today. Yeah, and I drank, and I drank, and I drank a lot. Oh, hope you weren't falling down any stairs. Now I know why she was worried. Patty saved my tuchus at the clash. Woohoo! I was so hungry, and she literally brought enough food for as many people who needed it. This couple in Australia caught someone stealing their car. His Chinese wife beat the hell out of the robber, with a lump of wood. It's the funniest. Robber was begging for her to stop. Oh my gosh. And they call that FAFO. Leave it at that. I love FAFO. I brought stickers with me that says, "Fuck around and find out, baby." Oh yeah. Oh, my stickers and Klingons. I started to introduce my Klingons. I was putting them on tanks. I was putting them on people's mirrors. I was putting them on windows, and they can flip this way, so I put them on the window facing out. I was having so much fun with the Klingons, and I brought the stickers for Father Fish, and I brought stickers for Tennessee Fish Mafia and my own. I brought Suzy Q, Q Aquatics. I brought Mugged by Q. I didn't bring any roller skating stickers, which is good because I didn't even get to roller skate. Karma's the best, right? Oh my gosh. What drama, what drama. I cannot believe. So, yes, I got the Dirty Lucy. Then there was this one vendor, and they had one lone discus. It was a little discus. Now, you guys know I got my stunted discus here, and there's plenty of room for another one after quarantine. So I got that discus. I think it was 30. It was like very, very affordable for discus, I mean. And then a yellow Severum is over there in this tank all by itself. It's in, let me see if it'll show. Hold on. I don't think it'll show. I can't pick it up. Yellow Severum. And after he's done quarantine, I'll put my red Severum in with him. And if the discus gets too big for my stunted discus tank, the Severum and the discus should be okay together. That's what I was told. And I have an Acara I've had for a long time. I'm trying to figure out a good tank to put him in where he could be a tank mate. What would be good tank mates? It's not a blue Acara. It's a regular Acara. Wow, what a crappy ride home. Wasn't it, Tom? Oh my God, Alishan. It was so bad. Not only because I was super tired, it was raining to the point where I couldn't see. At first, I was like, look, I can see like 5 cars in front of me. Then I couldn't see any cars in front of me. That's when I pulled over. And then when I pulled back out, I could see 5 or 6 cars in front of me. It was just a pain in the neck. And then other people thought they could still go the speed limit. Well, I'm not going the speed limit when it's pouring that much and it's been raining. The whole weekend it was raining, so I just assumed it was raining all where the turnpike is. It was horrible. Horrible. It was a very crappy ride home, and I had to stop to do an errand at a skate shop, which was awesome, at like right before King of Prussia. So I didn't even get to just go home. But now that I'm home, I am able to like chillax. I don't have the plants put away yet, but I can lay them in a 20-gallon lawn filled with water for the night. I've got this one settling in, the yellow Severum settling in her quarantine tank. The discus is in her quarantine tank, and my Dirty Lucy is floating in a Tupperware in with the other axolotls so she's safe in the tub, but their water will keep that Tupperware cool. And I put guppy grass in there. Thank you, Grant and Shelby. And thank you, Keith, for the air pump and the stone that's going to keep him going while he's in quarantining in this little tiny thing. And because it's a Tupperware with the Dirty Lucy, I'm going to probably change the water every day. That's just kind of what you have to do unless I got a bigger tank. And I don't want to set up any of the like nano tanks, like a 20-gallon long or anything. But I am going to try to figure out which one do I want to start to be a rainbow tank. And what kind of rainbow fish do I want? Do I want one species rainbow fish? So I'm going to go down that path again. My heart and my wallet was broken after I lost every one of my rainbow fish years ago, and I swore I was never going to do it again. But while they were alive, and I did so many videos of them, that was my favorite tank. A heavily planted rainbow tank. But I had a turquoise rainbows, Bosmani rainbows. I had all different kinds of rainbows because I didn't care about breeding. I wasn't going to ever breed and sell any of them. But now that I'm going to be working towards BAP program next year, I might just stick to one species so I can breed them. And I think in a year's time I'll have big enough fry to bring in as a BAP program. Between the L46 and the Betta macrostomas, it was an expensive weekend. I bet it was. Oh, yay, Steve. Hope the buggers breed for you. Mine's on holiday. Oh, meaning they're not breeding. Tennessee Fish Mafia, Ginger Graves is going to be on there. Don't miss that. That's coming up in just a few minutes. I think I need to get a cup of coffee. Thank you, Bob, for the super chat. I don't know how it's going to relate to my recovery fund, but I'm going to recover tonight when I go to sleep, but I don't want to miss Tennessee Fish Mafia. Rainbow cichlids mix well with acar. Oh, so I can have my acar. Is the acar going to eat my plants? Because I want it in a heavily planted tank. I bet, well, how many you get? Oh, I don't know yet because I haven't even started down that road. I just know when my rainbow started dying and dying and dying, within a couple days, the whole tank was gone. And that was a cumulative hundreds of dollars that took me a couple years to get to that point, then another couple years to grow them out, that I said, I'm never going to do that again. That was horrible. But I was under the impression it was a rainbow thing. After talking to the rainbow fish expert panel, they're in agreement that it probably wasn't anything to do with the actual rainbow fish, as much as maybe my water or something else. So I might try rainbows again. Don't forget the like button. Thank you for the reminder. The new car takes the guesswork out of MPG, and it actually did better and faster. Don't you go fast. It's pouring rain out there. At least it is here. Rainbows in my Akara. That might be nice. Oh, that might be nice. I think I like them. I'm getting excited. I didn't even go over everything. I'm going to have to do a video because I got hooked up with plants. I got to show you all the plants that I got. I'm going to set them up in my soon-to-be rainbow tank because I like making aquatic gardens long before I put the fish in. And I am going to follow Father Fish's method for the deep bed for that tank as well. Because I don't think rainbow fish, do they dig down? They're not like Geophagus. They don't dig down. I don't think I remember that. No, not relaxing yet. Have to put fish array. Exactly. That was it. And I got everything put in their quarantine tanks. I'm going to have to float some plants. Maybe I'll be able to do that if Ginger goes big on the screen. But I better go and get some. Thank you, Bob, for the super chat. Oh, my God. My mind is going a mile a minute. You know why? Because I'm about ready to crash. I'm about ready to crash hard, guys. Thank you all for coming and listening to what's going on at the Keystone Clash and how much fun I had, and I can't wait till next year. And my next event, I think, is going to be the NEC. So I think the first weekend in April. I got to work out details, and yeah, that's going to be pretty cool because I just think that's going to be cool. I've never been to this event, and I'll be able to compare the NEC now with Aquatic Experience. I went to one Aquashella, and I've gone to many Keystone Clashes and the Big Fish deal. So I'll be able to compare some. I think this is going to be fun. It's going to be fun. But thank you everybody for coming out. And I think I'm going to put on my daughter singing because that'll give me time to grab a cup of coffee before I go to Kaler's Aquatics and Reptiles to watch Ginger. I am so, so excited. I hope you're excited too. See you there.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.